Life is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Life is very beautiful. And life is very, very, very simple. Isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. Life should be simple. If life is not simple, then you need me in your life. Isn't it? Because when life is not simple, that means you have stress. You have tension. Isn't it? Don't make it more complex or so. Okay? Yeah, as she rightly said, it's been my 18th year journey in food, in Ayurveda, in lifestyle, reviving the culture. Almost 22 years in the research on these. Only about food and lifestyle. It's a very, very short period for me to give you in-depth knowledge or into detail about food and other things. But still, I try to give you whatever possible way. At the same time, some of my inputs may contradict your information. Still, I'll try it not to confuse you. Okay. My foundation is Ayurveda. Okay. I born and brought up in Western Ghat region. Luckily, I had even the coastal part of west coast of Karnataka for about 45 kilometers. So, born and brought up in such a location, we have our own culture to get exposed, not a kind of a metro city culture. Okay, so that gave me a kind of a opportunity to be with it and understand it very differently. Fine. What is health? What do you mean by health?
Sound body.
Okay, that's health. Wonderful. What is health? Let us understand exactly what is health.
Body functioning to its fullest, mind and body.
Okay. That means all body parts should be proper, function to the fullest. Okay. Mind should be functioning properly. Okay. That's enough for you?
We should not feel the presence of body and mind, that is the health.
That's not health, sir. If you are not grounded in your body, then you are not healthy.
Pardon me?
If you are not grounded in your body, you are not healthy.
See, normally we become aware of something only when there is an issue or some problem. If you don't,
you should be aware of your body and mind throughout your life. Otherwise, you are not healthy. Otherwise, you can't take care of your own self. Isn't it? 12 hours you work in an office and you think about the company or the organization or the work, then you are gone. Isn't it? Am I right?
Yes.
Wonderful. What is health?
Being happy and energetic.
Huh?
Being happy and energetic.
Being happy and energetic. Is that enough for you? Think.
For sure, not having any diseases.
Wonderful. Is that enough for you? Huh? How many of you? Raise your hands. I'll bless you with wonderful body, wonderful mind, wonderful, functioning, no diseases. Is that enough for you? And I'll curse you for not having a single rupee in your life.
Mental health is also very important.
Isn't it? Huh? Okay, I'll give you money, I add money to your life. I'll take out all the relationship from your life. No friends, no relatives. You have perfect health. And you have crores of money enter into your bank account every day. Health is not just mere physical, mental, emotional, financial well-being. Isn't it? Health is everything. You need to have a physical health, you need to have a mental health, you need to have an emotional health, you need to have a social health, you need to have a financial health. Isn't it? You need to have a spiritual health. You need to have a karmic health. Isn't it? Yes. So many things. In this, so many things, the one plays a major role, which is called as food and the lifestyle. Because that defines your wholeness, your quality, everything. Isn't it? Okay, we all are around 25, 30 plus. Isn't it? Fine. Then definitely we can evaluate 4 generations, isn't it? The 2 generations above us, the 1 generation where we are, at least 1 generation below us. Isn't it? Is it possible?
Yes.
Okay. Can we look into these 4 generations with the 2 parameters? The first is our grandparents, parents, we or our children. Okay. So we will take our grandparents' time and space dimension. Okay, with the 2 parameters. One, their quality of life and availability of scientific innovations, medical sciences, as well as the information. Okay? The same parameters we apply for our parents. The same parameter we apply for us, our generation. Same parameter applied for the 1 generation down. What's the outcome? Lifestyle, the quality of life and the availability of scientific innovations, medical science, information science. So who lived quality life? Grandparents. Even though there was lack of scientific innovation, even though the lack of availability of medical services, even though there was a huge lack of WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, because morning you get up and you switch on your WhatsApp, you will see at least 20 to 30% of your WhatsApp messages. Eat this, don't eat that, be like this, don't be like that, and this is good for the cancer, this is good for the heart problem. Our doctors. I'm still wondering why the hell I went to medical for 6 years. Isn't it? And Facebook walls, more than 60 to 70% walls, like a poster about health videos. Are we going in the right direction? Is it like our scientific innovations, our medical science, available medical sciences, as well as the information what we're getting, are they empowering us with the things? Or those things are improving our quality of life? You have to think. What do you say? Don't just believe my words, okay? I may say something wrong. Yes? Now only most of you are confused. Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
What we should do? To maintain the health, to get a healthy body, healthy mind, healthy emotions, or whatever, what do we need to do? We need to go back to roots. Go back to the roots. Wonderful. So what we should do? Whatever Ms. Rachana told here is absolutely right. Because diabetes is now, India is becoming the capital of diabetes, heart, cancer. Okay? It is not because of carbohydrates. It's not because of massage. Sorry to say this. Got it? It's because of something else. Because India has a huge population. Okay? And it's a huge market for medicines. It's a huge market for some unwanted products. Okay? Please try to understand your television, your social media is behind you to destroy your culture. So that the India can become number one diabetic country, number one cardiac disease country, number one cancer country. No. India has the most scientific culture as well as food culture. You will not find in any country these many varieties of and scientifically derived foods anywhere. I can challenge you. You take one place, let us talk about Karnataka. How many cultures there? Just about food I'm talking about. Just food. You know, every 80 kilometer radius in India has a different food culture. Why is this? That to nourish, that to give you health. You know, every festival has a different dishes. Why? Because we have to follow seasons. Every region has a different style of cooking, different dishes. Why? Because body can be healthy only when we eat regional foods. Because our body genes are compatible with the food grown locally. Got it? That is the reason our grandparents, our ancestors were healthy. And we are not healthy because we are following a Western dietetic rules. A cold country dietetic rules. We are in a tropical country. Got it? So if you want to be healthy, if you want to be fit, what you should do? What you should do?
Regional food.
First, revive your culture. Which culture you belong to? Which culture you belong to? From there, revive. Eat or follow that culture. For example, I'll tell you how the culture has been completely spoiled. Okay, Rajana Madam talked about Kerala. Are you ready? Wonderful. Which part of Kerala? Kollam. Question. Wonderful. How many of you are Malayalis here? 3. Okay, including Rajana. Okay, fine. Because you took a Kerala example, I'm giving. Okay, fine. There is one. I know almost all regional food. Okay, all regional food. Kerala, they have one dish called as kappa and kadala curry. It's a wonderful combination. Okay, you will love it. Kappa is nothing but tapioca. The steamed tapioca, and they prepare this chana curry. Okay, this is a traditional food. You go to any part of Kerala, you will get it. But it's wrong. Because kappa and kadala curry can be eaten only in the Malabar region as well as the Idukki region. That is healthy for them. Got it? Because the cold is more, altitude is high. The same thing, you eat the kappa and kadala in Kochi or in Kollam or in Trivandrum, what will happen to you? So have you seen these Kerala people, they eat the boiled rice, big rice? Huh? The Bengaluru and North Indians, by looking at the rice, oh my god, I can't eat this. They think that it will not go inside their esophagus. Okay? Just imagine if any one of you, fall in love with that boiled rice and start eating here, trust me, next day you will not pass motion. See, this is how the body reacts. The cultural food is, or regional food is so scientifically derived. Okay, you eat white rice in the coastal, stay there for 1 month, you will have some disorders. Because white rice itself is a complete nonsense, man. Okay, completely nonsense things. I'll tell you, the rice is the most useful grain in the world. It has the highest possible nutrients in it. But we destroy everything by removing the ground. Got it? The same. Then, what the coastal Kerala people eat? They have more curry. Isn't it? More curry means? With the buttermilk they prepare. Curd curry. It shouldn't be a curd curry, it's a more curry only. It's a buttermilk. Okay? You go to Gujarat, you have a curry and khichdi. Got it? See, I'll tell you how scientifically they derive. Okay? According to Ayurveda, the buttermilk, you shouldn't heat it. Okay? But in curry, what do you do? You heat it. Okay? So, according to Ayurveda, when you heat this buttermilk, it actually becomes toxic. Then how Gujarati can eat curry? Because curry khichdi is actually most healthy food for Gujaratis. They put, it's just not a buttermilk. There is basin and lots of turmeric. That takes out the toxin from that. Got it? We'll talk about millets. Do you know when the millet grows? Which time the millet grows? Millet is called as drought grains. I mean there is no water. It's completely dry land. Or that region hasn't witnessed rain for a couple of years. Then you can grow millets. Why? That means your body needs millets. When is it dry? The whole nature has changed. So the nature is helping you to adjust or to have a complete nourishment by giving you millets. See, so beautiful design, isn't it? Then, okay, the one you revive the food because we don't have much time. I cannot talk more about reviving the food of food culture. You prepare the food, then the whole science is like that. Our culture, how to cook, that's very important. Okay, each dish, how to cook. You know, in India we have the food which we cook completely or roast also. We deep fry, we steam, isn't it? We have almost all varieties. We have soup also, right? We have noodles also. You know that? See, the whole world they have formulated or they derived the food from us only. We have pizza, we have bread. You know that? If you travel whole India, you will see the all continents food. We have soup. What is rasam? Rasam is a soup. What is momo? The modaka or kadbu or puran poli from Maharashtra. Have you eaten Indian bread? Not roti. They call it roti as Indian bread. Go to Bengaluru or go to a coastal part of Karnataka. Ask for buns. Don't we have pizza? We don't use maida. We use rice. What do you want? Everything we have. And everything is with so much of nutrients. You just go to temple, they do Panchamrita Abhishek. What is that? You go to temple, you have a tirtham. What is that? You offer Ganapati or Ganesha with modak. What is that? We'll just take example modak because we don't have much time, okay? I'll just tell you how scientifically everything is being done. Okay? So when we worship Ganesha, we have to offer modak. Because the Vinayaka, Modaka Priya. Without giving him, if you don't offer him modak, he will curse us. Because he is a Vigna Nashak, he is a Vigna Karak. Got it? He is a Vigneshwara, means he is the boss of troubles. By his wish and will, he can destroy troubles, or else he can create troubles for us. That's the reason we have to worship him first. Before doing any work, we have to worship whom? Ganesha, Lambodara, Vinayaka. Got it? Fine. So if you do not worship him with the modak, then he will curse us. Got it? He will create. Okay. So what do? We prepare modak and we offer to Ganesha, isn't it? Then what do? So how this modaka has been made? How to prepare modak? Huh? What is the ingredient? Rice, coconut, jaggery, elaichi, ghee. Okay, so you know the ingredients. So what does this ingredient do to our body? You should know that. It's your right to know now. How this can benefit us? What does it mean to us? It creates a huge strength because it has a jaggery and coconut. It gives a required natural oil, the lubrication. It gives us calcium. It gives us minerals. It gives us proteins. What does it mean? We just spoke about proteins. Okay, why do we need this? To have a physical strength, isn't it? The bone should be strong. So imagine I'm starting some work. If my bones are not strong, this lower back is not strong, then I cannot stand, I cannot walk. So how can I deliver my work? Got it? Understood? So that gives us strength. Then why should we offer donation? Because Lambodara, Lam Tatviyatmane, means he is in Panchamahabhuta we give him a earth element. And where is the earth element in our body? Stomach. From here down. There are yogis. The Vinayaka Muladhara Sthito means he is in a basic chakra of our body. Got it? If your basic chakra is low, what happens? You can't stand. You get anemia because your blood count will go down. Your bone strength will go down. So what do you have to eat? You have to worship whom? With what? With what? What else evidence you need? Yes? So this is about the preparation, then how to eat, when to eat, how this comes. Okay? So according to the Ayurveda, we can have two meals. One is after sunset and one is before sunset. Sorry, one is after sunrise, one is before sunset. Only two meals. And all the two meals should contain 6 rasas. It's called as Shat Rasopayukta, means it's called as Mashtana Bhojana. You should have sweet, you should have sour, you should have spice. Okay, that means everything you need because we are in a profit. And everything has to be cooked properly. Being in a tropical country, we shouldn't eat uncooked food. Did I say something? Did I say something? What? No raw food. Because we are living in a why? Being staying in a tropical country, why shouldn't we eat? You should ask, right? Why shouldn't we eat? Why? Huh? No. There are two reasons. Being in a tropical country, the temperature in the tropical country, most of the region of India, the temperature more than 22 degrees Celsius goes up to 40 to 43 now. Okay? Fine? Okay. Microbes cannot survive below 16 degrees. Do you agree? Got it? That means when you grow any vegetables, especially which grows under the ground, so what you eat, you have to make it wet. You have to continuously water it, isn't it? And the temperature is always more than 22, goes up to 36. Easy. What can happen? So just cut a carrot 1 millimeter cube. Keep it under your microscope. You will find more than 3,000 microbes. And more than 70% may be harmful. Because they will talk to you. If you are in Europe, if you are in a cold country, yes, you can eat n number of carrots. Raw. Because the temperature is below 16. That's the one reason. Second reason, what is the body temperature?
37 degrees.
Huh? 37 degree? Celsius?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Huh? What's the body temperature? Huh? That's the Fahrenheit. Otherwise, if you go to swimming pool, the swimming pool water will get melted. Okay. Normally, the body heat in most of the part of India, somewhere it falls between 24.5 to 32. Okay? So when there is a more body temperature, more temperature outside, what will happen? Science. It will flow away. Inside? Sure? Okay. The same time you eat raw vegetables, what will happen? No, what the raw vegetables does, it increases the heat inside. What will happen to your body? Why these raw foods came into the existence is Europeans, they need to eat raw. Got it? They need to eat because temperature is very, very nice. They have to maintain that body temperature. If you go to European country, they use even vodka along with the food. The good gin, rum, everything along with the food. Got it? How do we add the ghee or other things? No? They add so much of vodka, gin, rum, all those things. Why? Because they need. When you drink those alcohol, body temperature rises. To survive, yes. They need to have bread. They need to have pizza. Got it? I go to Kailash every year. Cross Nepal, Tibet, and go. Okay? The moment I enter Tibet, because I go every year, I know the culture there. And we make sure that in our group we keep the salt tea, because salt tea. There's no tea in that. We boil the rice, That water, we add a little bit of salt and a little butter and we eat. That's called as salt. And we make them to drink not 1 cup, 10, 15 cups. We serve only rice. We serve only potatoes. And if you are so health conscious, come there, no, I want only protein there, I can't eat rice. No, you have to eat rice there. Otherwise, third day will collapse. Your eyes will come out. So, the food is completely derived or completely become healthy only when you follow the regional, seasonal and your culture. If you are kapha body, whatever you do, you will not lose your weight. You know that? If you are kapha body, we don't have much time. He also mentioned it, know your body prakriti. Okay? There are 3 vata, pitta and kapha doshas in Ayurveda, and that actually makes your body, like whether you're vata, prakriti, pitta, or kapha, or vata, pitta, or vata, kapha, or kapha, pitta, or vata, pitta, kapha, all these things. Okay? That talks about your body. So if you are kapha dominated body, do whatever you want. You do fasting, you eat, don't eat any carbs, don't eat any oil or anything, you will not lose weight. Okay? If you are pure vata prakriti, you eat 10 meals, only carb, drink liters of oil, you will not gain weight. Got it? Because that is your prakriti, that is the true nature of your body. So understand that first, what your body needs, whichever body you have. Huh? Okay, a simple, I'm not giving you a complete scientific presentation here, even though I have PPT. How to identify it? We don't have much time because just you want to talk about vata, I need 2 hours. Just about vata, forget about other doshas. Okay? See, when we listen to our body, we will understand everything. Okay? Just about water. How much water we should drink? I'm answering your question only. It's not deviated. How much water we should drink? When to drink? 3 liters? When you are thirsty, drink water. Wonderful. Depends on the season as well, but depends on your personality as well. Got it? So, at least when you drink water, if you are not staying in the AC room, if you are not working in the AC room, so you will definitely can hear the body's walls. Then you follow it, isn't it? The same thing, body is so beautifully designed, body will tell you what to eat. If you are not anchored only on your tongue, if you are anchored to the whole body, sir, if you are aware of your body will definitely tell you what to eat. Sometime in the October or November, you feel like eating jackfruit. Happen to you any time? Huh? Is it available that time? No, that means your body needs jackfruit. Means it's not jackfruit, the content of the jackfruit. Logically, jackfruit is not available in October or November. But somewhere you want, your body is asking. Just random thoughts comes to your mind that, I feel like eating jackfruit. Got it? That's how the body talks. When this body is very dry, what will you do? Very dry skin is actually become very dry. What will you do? Huh? You understand something, right? Huh? Isn't it? You understand something, isn't it? That means you are listening to your body. Isn't it? Body is telling you. Okay? I'll end with one. I have time to answer your questions. One Malayalam quote. Okay? Irunnu unnirathu, kadunnu orangirathu. I'm not a Malayali, okay? That means you shouldn't just look at the watch, or you are just in the restaurant, or it's a lunch time or dinner time. You shouldn't eat. Follow your body. If you're really feeling hungry, think what is it you want to eat? What is it you want to feed to the body? Because that will actually create your personality. Understand that? We talk about sattva, raja, tama, all those things, right? Because of the food derives it. Same time, just do not go to the bed, that is a sleeping time. Then you end up in the problem. You don't get sleep, you get to start thinking so many things. Oh my God, I did this thing, oh my God, it happened like this. You know, it will increase your stress. Your activity or your whole day should be so much, that you just fall in bed. Got it? I'm not talking about tiredness. I didn't say that. Okay? Have your life in such a beautiful way. Get up early in the morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock. Start your day. Trust me, I get up at 3:30. When do you sleep? 11. I get up at 3:30. I work 16 hours a day, minimum. Yes, 16 hours a day I work. Why I'm saying, what type of work you do, it will not add on to stress, tension. How you do, that destroys you. She didn't ask me luckily how much idli you eat. Otherwise she would have left that time only. Give me idlis, I can eat varieties, okay? Comfortable. You come with me to my village, you will run away. They will not give you minimum, not less than 10 dosas. You have to eat. Got it? They will not let you go without eating 10 dosas. After complete 10 dosas, they will come with some other dishes. Got it? I'm not destroying any fact of what Ms. Ajna told. That is what we are talking about, the consciousness of health. Okay? How much protein we need, or how much carbs we need, or how much vitamins we need, because we are more health conscious. That's really wonderful. We should have that health consciousness in our lives. Not only health, every consciousness we should have. Okay? But to reach that healthy life, I told you, life is beautiful, life is very simple. Just go to the root, revive it, embrace it, and see how beautiful it is. Okay? Questions? Questions?
As you told actually that a kapha pravritti person cannot lose weight, it's very difficult for them to lose weight.
Yes.
So what that person should do if...
There is a difference between staulya and kapha pravriti. Staulya means obesity. That's a disease. Okay? The kaphaja little overweight. Okay, kaphaja prakriti. It is not a disease. It's natural. Medical sciences, when they put a parameter, it's not the compulsory parameter. Okay? It's a probable parameter. For example, I'll tell you, 120 by 80 is a normal blood pressure in the body. Okay? Understood? There are n number of people whose constant blood pressure is 70 by 40. Are they unhealthy? I have personally seen that. Okay? Are they unhealthy? No. That's their normal blood pressure.
So how do you know what is normal? Because you
How do you
wouldn't
say what's abnormal? Tell me. When do you come to me?
So you keep something as a benchmark, and if
There is
it's
no benchmark. First one. When do you come to me?
you're not feeling fine,
When you are not feeling fine, when something is wrong in you, then you come. Isn't it? If you can understand abnormalities, no, you are not understanding abnormalities, you are not. There are some disorder nowadays which suddenly happens. Isn't it? For example, cancer, for example, cardiac disorder, isn't it? It is not true that you haven't noticed it, you haven't given attention. The cancer first stage itself will give you symptoms. But you are so busy with your work, you are so busy with your overcrowded responsibilities. You are not giving attention. The cardiac problem, yes, it gives you. See, slightest the hormonal imbalance in you, especially the female, that will give such a great symptoms. It tells you, body is telling you, you have problem. Look into me, look at me, but you don't look at it, isn't it? You got a hair fall, you got a mood swing, you got some tiredness without doing anything. You will get to sleep more. You are not able to get up in the morning. You are not able to digest the food, and there is a slight variation in the menstruation, but you don't have time to even look into it. Isn't it? When will you go to doctor? Only when you become obese. Or your company sponsored master checkup, or else your paid health insurance is getting lapsed, and you want to get the health checkup because it is paid. That time you go to doctor, because you paid that much a huge amount, you have to get into all types of lab tests, then you find, oh my God, I have this problem. Isn't it? Yes, isn't life? Come on. Yes, sir, I've answered your question.
So nothing has to be done for a person who has extra kapha, you're telling.
There's nothing called extra kapha.
I mean, the person who is more...
Kapha body, just don't touch them. You will lose your reputation. Yes. I hope I have not confused you.
I have a little query.
Yeah.
I've heard the people with kapha bodies, they have the most beautiful bodies because the weight actually is of muscles and not of fat. And that is the reason you should always desire for a kapha body.
Kapha body is a healthy body.
Yeah. So
Most
that is
healthy
a
bodies.
good sign, is it?
They don't get any disorder as such.
Yeah. So that's a good.
See, when kapha body, if you torture that body so much that you lose weight, you may end up losing weight, but as a discussion to your body. You will lose your muscle mass, you will lose the content of the body. That's called dhatukshaya. And dhatukshaya, which opens the door completely to have multiple disorders. It's called as syndromes.
Will your prakriti change over a period of time?
No. When you during the birth, the prakriti decides. Okay. In between, for example, the Vataja Prakriti person has become obese. See, I said obesity disorder, disease. He will not get kapha body. He or she may become obese because of the food and lifestyle. That's a disease. Okay? Kapha body may look like a Vataja or very thin. It's because of the disorders. There is not a Vata, it's called Vikriti. The Prakriti is the true body constitution. Okay? Vikriti is a disorder. You may look like a Kapha, it's a Vikriti. The Kapha person may look like a Vataja, it's a Vikriti. It's not healthy.
Which oils does Ayurveda consider good?
Wonderful. Which oil we should drink, we should use?
Ghee.
What a brand.
According to the record.
Huh?
Coconut.
There's a organic, huh? Don't dare say that.
According to the weather.
According to your region. Okay, you have to use according to your region, which place you are staying, that particular region, which oil seeds are available. The same oil has to be used, cold pressed, unrefined. Okay, it's not a big science, okay? It's a very simple science.
So peanut oil is
From which part of the globe you are. That's all. You are from Bengaluru? No. It's a city oil.
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Yes.
I'm from the north. I'm staying here.
Okay.
Then
What should I do? Wonderful. Okay? You born in some place, and after some few years, you move to a different place, which is probably very far, where it is not compatible with the same regional, thing. Then what you should do? Okay? You should follow 50% of your root, 50% of your branches. Correct?
But sesame oil creates a lot of heat in the body.
Sir, I'm talking about this region. If you are coastal, use coconut oil. All the oil creates heat in the body. How much oil you should use? What is the consumption of oil per day? That also matters.
So Bangalore region, it is sesame.
Yeah. But you want that oily things, which is called snigdhata, better use Indian breed ghee.
With the climate changing, with everything changing, do you think our
Food has to change.
Yeah.
It's called a seasonal food. You go to market 365 days and buy only carrot, beans, potato, and what? That's all, man. You don't have much. Seasonality, you don't even know how seasonal vegetables, you don't even know seasonal fruits. You don't even know. Revive it, understand it. When do we eat what? We can't eat potatoes in now, April, May. No. You destroy our health. Potatoes we can eat only when? November, December, January. Because you just imagine how the nature gives us. The crop comes, which the potato crops is mid-October. Nature is giving you there. Why do you eat in Makar Sankranti, you eat jaggery and till? Because you are moving from one season to another season. Your body is getting dry. You need lubrication. At the same time, you need to remove the worms from your body. Why do you eat this? You eat jaggery and neem. Remember the science. That's the reason we also follow polio drops between January and March. There's a science behind only why the polio drops is given January and March here. Got it? We can clean our body only during this season. See, our food, our festivals, our culture is so rich, so scientific. You don't follow the same Yugadi dishes in Deepavali. You don't prepare same thing on Ganesh Chaturthi. You say, what do you eat? Today is Ramnam. What do you eat? What do you eat? Kosambari and panka. Why? Start of summer now. Your body has to cool down. Just imagine. Today, if you go to any part of Bengaluru, you get a free panka and free kosambari. You can eat whatever you want, how much ever you want. Isn't it? Yes.
See, you kept saying that you must listen to your body.
Yeah.
How do I know when body is speaking and when my mind is speaking?
Madam said mindfulness. Isn't it? That is exactly you need.
Now, how to catch that or distinguish?
I'll just tell you.
How to distinguish?
I'll give you an example. Okay. You have your favorite dishes on your plate. Okay. And you are sitting in the sofa. And your plate is here. And there is which movie? Which is your favorite movie?
Movie.
Yeah.
Peaceful Warrior.
Okay. That's what you should.
Vichara. Or you can say Rang De Basanti.
Rang De Basanti. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay. Rang De Basanti. Those guys are in that radio station inside.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. The negotiation going on.
Yes.
Your food is on the plate. Okay. Isn't it? What up?
No
Right,
awareness.
You don't know how much you ate. You don't know what you ate. You know digestion from where it starts? Do you know that? No, it's wrong.
In the mouth.
It's a later stage.
As soon as you see the
You will start eating from your ears,
ears.
and then nose, then from eyes. Do you know that? If you do not follow this, your food is completely digested. Okay, you are in the room. Who prepares food at this? You? Okay, then no, I can't. Example. Okay, still I can help you. I'll just give you a generalized example. Okay, mother prepares food. the Indian culture. Okay? Notice mother also prepares. Because I cook a very nice food. Mother prepares. So, when the cooker whistles, and she's preparing that, cutleries, plates. Why? For the dinner or for the lunch, isn't it? So what's happening? Isn't it? You have already started imagining, okay, another 10 minutes, the food will be ready. Got it? So brain sensed it. So that will now, the warriors are ready now, okay. Because they don't know what other food they will receive, isn't it? So now they are just ready. Where? To secrete the enzymes, to secrete the hormones. But they're ready, they're not actually secreting anything. Okay? Then you start getting, because you're already conscious, right? Oh, this must be that favorite rasam she's preparing. Isn't it? Or when she puts dosas, that sound of dosa as well as the smell. Yeah, this must be my dosa. Got it? So now the brain has got some vague idea what may be the food. Got it? So now it is almost preparing the plan. Got it? The third, you go and sit. The mom has just kept everything. Not on the table, because I don't recommend on the floor. You should not eat sitting on the table. Okay? So now you have seen. Got it? And now decide how much you will eat. Isn't it? Seeing the dish. If mom has prepared, unfortunately, Kerala curry, you can't eat. You are rejected. Isn't it? But this is your favorite curry, something? Wow. But I will just eat a little more. So you decided. So here the factory started the production. Got it? Then you touch. Then you know how soft it is, how hot it is. So you are ready to accept here. Then the taste. Then you realize the brain gets complete idea about the food. Now, how to break, what to do, how much time I should take, how to digest, what I should absorb, what I should absorb. See? So if you eat like this, and sit on the floor, the way to eat. Okay? Keep your plate on the floor. Don't carry a mobile in your hand. Don't look at a WhatsApp or these things. Don't get the picture and tag my mom prepared position on Facebook. Okay? That's your private thing. Respect it. Then eat. Trust me, you will never ever get diseases. Your digest is so fully, so peacefully, and the whole content of the food will be absorbed because you have the mindfulness. You enjoy every bit of it. Trust me, you will not eat less, you will not eat more than what you need. You eat exactly the amount your body requires. And it will be digested fully, completely, but healthy. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, the third Valli, there's a beautiful, it's called as Bhrigu Varuni Samvada. So Bhrigu is a great saint and his son Varuni. The Varuni asked Bhrigu is a father. You are a Brahmarshi, means Bhrigu is the one who commands gods. He also, even Vishnu falls into his feet. He's a great saint. So, you know the Brahmajnanam, right? Please teach me Brahmajnanam. Bhrigu says, I will not teach you. Go into the forest, jungle, sit there for tapas, and you realize what is Brahmajnanam. And he comes back after a couple of hundred years, and he asks, okay, what is that you realize? He says, Annam Brahma. See, such beautifully he said. That means what? Food is a god. Food is a god. The same thing talks about Annam, Na, Nindya. Means you should never, disrespect the food. We have a tendency, we eat something, we throw. No. Okay, you should say, yeah, I don't like it. That's annam nindya, you've gone there. Your body will not digest anything after that. Respect your body because you are eating of God. Annam na parityajet means you should never ever throw food. Respect it. That's how we have created. Okay, rest again there. The Panchakosha theory came from the same Raghuvarana Samvada only. Annam Brahma, Pranam Brahma, Mano Brahma, Vijnanam Brahma, then Anandam Brahma. Okay, but this is a basic thing. That's the reason even the mantra for the Bhojana mantra we talk about, isn't it? Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavi, Brahmagno, Brahmanavatam, Brahmaivatena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina. What? We are again offering the same thing to Brahma, where there's a Brahma inside. The Brahma will be eaten by the Brahma and for the sake of the Brahma. And what it does? It creates another Brahma. Krishna said, I am Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritaha. What he said? I am there in every living and non-living beings as a digestive fire. Prana Panasamayuktam Pachamanyam Chaturvidam means whatever you feed, like a God, to the God, I will digest it. And what I will give you to you, I'll give you a moksha, nirvana. The food is the ultimate thing. If you do not realize the importance of the food, you do not respect the food, you do not go with the food, you can't achieve anything in the life. Because to see God, feel God, you need a body. And you can, how can you retain the body? Only through the food. You cannot have a God realization without body. That's the reason we have a body. That's the reason we need a food. Isn't it? Any questions? I think the time is over.
One question.
Yeah.
What is the timeline? I mean, when you have cooked food, what is the maximum time you can keep this cooked food?
You can keep the cooked food any time, any duration of time, but you shouldn't recook it. If it gets spoiled, it's spoiled.
But suppose
Can you
you.
reheat?
No, I said no. Anything you reheat it, it's a poison. It's like heavy to digest. It will give you ama. Ama means the toxin in the body which creates n number of diseases.
So if you cook in
Even
the
the water.
morning, if you
Yes.
want to eat it in the
No,
afternoon,
you can't. There's nothing.
you don't have to heat it, but
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Even the water, if you boil 2 times, is gone. Once is allergic. Yes.
So if you cook and refrigerate it, then you have to reheat it
You
or
read my number.
Pardon me?
You read my number.
Oh, okay.
This is bad, okay? Don't read this.
Okay.
Which you see, I travel a lot to many parts of India very frequently, almost monthly once at least I travel. Wherever I go, I don't buy this. I just ask them local water, whether it's purified or non purified. I drink it. If you want to be healthy, drink the tap water. Yeah. Over? I hope I haven't confused you.